I've been pretty fortunate over the last year to have been some pretty amazing theme parks. And out of those theme parks that I've been to, there have been 3 moments in particular where the theming has just been so good that it's totally immersive. You completely forget about the outside world, and for the moments you're in that land, you are where you are. The first one is Disneyland Resort in California. When I first stepped into Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, whilst I was walking around there, I was in Batuu, I was in the Star Wars universe. The second time was at Disneyland Paris, walking around Frontierland, and I was just absorbed in the story of Thunder Mesa, about how Phantom Manor and Big Thunder Mountain have such a tight connection, just a really amazing backstory. And the third time was when I walked through the gates of Rookburgh. This is the story of how Phantasialand totally changed what I expect from a theme park. This story starts the same way all good theme park trips start. Waking up at 3 AM to catch a Ryanair flight from London Stansted to Cologne, Germany. We made it. So once we had landed in Cologne, Germany, we had a bit of time. We had one whole day to kind of explore the city, have a look around, and that started off with us catching a train from Cologne Bonn Airport down to the central Cologne HBF. We had a look around at the beautiful city. There was this amazing little camera shop that we had that had all kind of vintage cameras, like Hasselblads and things like that. After we grabbed a drink by the river, which was amazing. Your skin looks so pale.
I am pale.
You look really pale.
I am pale.
And shortly after we went to the Museum Ludwig, which was truly spectacular. All the great artists from modern art. It was just amazing to walk around. We spent ages looking through this art gallery. So if you are going to Cologne, it's 100% worth a look around at this gallery. Then after that, we caught the train from Cologne Central down to Bruhl. From Bruhl, we caught the shuttle to the Hotel Lingbao. And this is where the story of the theming of Phantasialand really starts. You see, it didn't look like a themed hotel. Whilst you were in the Hotel Lingbao, everything looked authentic. You could be in the middle of China. The hotel is made of these amazing wooden beams, this huge atrium with a centerpiece in the middle. The outside gardens are just truly beautiful. In the morning, we checked out of the Hotel Lingbao. We moved down to the Hotel Charles Lindbergh, checked in, and as soon as you walk up, this building is not subtle. It's bright orange from all the rust. It looks incredible. They had a doorman that took our name, let us in, and from the moment you walk through those doors, you feel like you're part of some sort of secret society that is so exclusive. It's really awesome. The theatre of the whole area of Rookburgh and the Charles Lindbergh Hotel is just, you just get absorbed straight away, and that's why Phantasialand just instantly blew our minds, and we just we just knew from walking in that this place wasn't going to be the same as anywhere else. It was going to be different. Okay, here we go, walking up the stairs to fly. And just like that, we had our first ride on F.L.Y, and What an amazing experience. Everywhere you look, there's like 4 different levels of ride, of pathway, the ride going under the path. It's truly spectacular. And the whole like experience leading up to it through the airport security was just adds to the whole experience. There's even a pre-show, even without the theming, even if the ride was just on this flat piece of land, like it would be good anywhere. It's filled with airtime. I mean, it's got 2 launches and it's like 4,000 foot long. It would be great in any park, but it is interweaved with this deep story. The fact that they've crafted such a beautiful area of Rookburgh, just the best kind of ride with the best kind of theming. And speaking of a fantastic ride with even better theming, that brings me on to the next roller coaster we did, Taron. We have done not only, oh my goodness, we have not only just done Taron, we've done Costa Rica, we did the Colorado River Adventure, we've also had a beer, which is really, really nice. Taron, amazing, amazing, amazing. I'm still a little bit in shock. Every single person on the ride was doing like, well, walking a bit like Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, one guy was going to be sick.
Yeah, he literally had his head like hanging over the edge of it. But yeah, Taron's. I still have got no idea what I prefer over this or something like the Ride to Happiness. I think like I'm still a little in shock, but so far Phantasialand is literally a bonus away.
Theming.
And the food's really good as well. And the beer's really nice, so it's kind of like the perfect theme park. To do Mouse Out Chocolate before everyone's getting lunch now, so we're just going to wait for a bit, do another ride. So we've just done Mouse Out Chocolate, which was epic. I beat it, which I'm really proud of myself for. Now we're just going to enjoy this delicious bratwurst. It's so bright, it's so sunny. Chiapas still hasn't opened yet, which I'm very sad about. Chiapas is the whole reason that I kind of got into the theme park, so I hope it opens later. Fingers crossed, we're here tomorrow too, so if it isn't open today, it will be open tomorrow, but it'll be nice to do it in the sunshine. Yeah, so far, amazing still. Vlogging on stairs, what could go wrong? Unfortunately, there seems to be a bit of a problem with all the water rides today. They all keep shutting. But now we have joined the queue for Black Mamba, which is a B&M inverted coaster. So if you know Nemesis Inferno, and it's just like that. Well, but a bit different obviously. So it's so cool, I love how close you get to everything. It's open.
Did you do a request first?
Do you want to do it? 10 minutes.
This was a bit wet now then.
Okay, we're going to do River Quest. Wish us luck. We were going to do River Quest, but we saw some people waiting to get back onto the station, and basically there was about
Ankle deep.
30 centimetres of water in the bottom of the boat, so our shoes would have just been saturated. We don't have any spare shoes, so I don't have to make up excuses. I didn't want to do it.
Maybe tomorrow.
I don't like water rides that get you soaking wet. I like the thrill of them. Chiapas I would have made an exception for because it is the one true love of my life. But now we're going to do Mystery Castle, which looks epic. I don't know what happened with Mystery Castle. I think we had the Misery Castle setting. The best part was the queue line going through. That was amazing. It's like incredible build-up. And then I think we had one more. I made sure we did it after 3 o'clock, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna get back to it. So just quickly, we're in Woostown now. We're going to finish up with some Windjust action. I'm doing a really terrible job at vlogging today. I'm just kind of swept up in like the moment of everything, which is the right way to do it. But yeah, what an amazing time. We just did Taron for the second time amongst some other rides that I can't remember, but oh, it's epic, so epic. That is our day at Phantasialand. Day one, we finished it off with a front row ride on F.L.Y in the pouring rain. Definitely think that F.L.Y is my favourite so far. I thought Taron was really good, but I don't know, F.L.Y just felt like more of an experience, I guess. We are just walking around Rookburgh at night time. And oh my goodness, it is absolutely amazing. It's like they put so much effort and so much detail into this area. I love the fact that they let you explore it at night just because it's literally just so well lit. Every lamp is amazing, the flooring's amazing. I'm standing next to a pile of asphalt that's just been left over from their work for the day. That's parquet flooring. Is this parquet?
Yep.
Yep, parquet flooring. Live approved, and then I've got this lovely lamp just sitting right here. Literally, it's like the dream area. If I could make an area, I wouldn't have been able to like conceive of something that's incredible. It's just the most amazing thing ever. So we have just been to bar 18 or 1919. It's not 1818, it's 1919. I'm getting confused with Baron. And then we've just been walking around the area at night time. Rookburgh is so cool. It doesn't feel, the thing that we've been talking about today at Phantasialand is that like, it doesn't feel like a theme park. Like you're walking around the areas and like you truly believe you're there. Like
It's realistic.
yeah. So it's kind of like the best version of theming where you're not like, oh yeah, I'm at a theme park. Yeah, it's so good. But now we're in our room. Cabin. Our aeronaut cabin. I'll show you around because I've never done a room tour before. So here we go. You've got your two single beds. Bed A. It's my microphone, dead cat. Bed B. Some nice theming on the walls. We love that. Television. And Olivia, she comes optional. Your towels, and then yeah, your bathroom where you just have sink, toilet. They kind of remind me of the ones you get on the rail, like National Rail toilets. One of those mirrors that make you wish that you'd never looked at yourself. A shower up there, one of the little ones. Shampoo. So bring your own conditioner. That is day one at Phantasialand. We're going to be here tomorrow as well, so I'll probably just pick up all the stuff that we didn't do. Shout out to Black Mamba. We did that today. After coming off it, we both felt like we'd been violently beaten up, so just quickly moved on. It was really nice, but it was just mentally intense. I'll see you in the morning after breakfast. Good morning. Welcome to day number 2 of our Phantasialand. Almost said F.L.Y for a second there. I'm just going to get it out of the way and acknowledge it now, but it is raining. Just let me get it out of my system and complain about it once. But we stayed in the Charles Lindbergh last night. It's really cool. Those cabins are nuclear hot. You thought the sauna was at the Hotel Lingbao, but the real sauna is actually at the Charles Lindbergh in those little cabins. They're so hot. Yeah, we're back. We're about to do F.L.Y again in the morning, in the rain. Hopefully Chiapas is going to be open today. We will see. But yeah, I'll see you in a bit because we've just joined the queue. If you get here and F.L.Y isn't open and the queue is all the way back in the like entrance tunnel, don't worry. It literally is like 20 minutes before you get on the ride. They just open the queue and you just walk straight up. So it's all good. It's all gravy. So that is F.L.Y, our morning F.L.Y in the rain. It was amazing. The sensation you get of flying is just like unlike anything that I've ever done before. Obviously we have Galactica back at home, and what's really awesome is to be able to see like the evolution of like 20 years. Amazing. I absolutely love it. This is definitely my favourite ride in Phantasialand. Just the area, everything about it, it's amazing. Now we're going to go and do some crazy bats. I keep dry. It's pretty quiet today. Crazy bats on half an hour yesterday, and today it's only on 5 minutes, so there we go. Okie dokie, so that is Crazy Bats VR and also Windjust Sphere. We did Windjust Force yesterday. I would say Force is the better roller coaster, but Sphere's pretty good too. What did you think of Crazy Bats?
It was good. Better than I expected, actually. The VR actually worked.
Yeah.
Quite fat.
Got married at the end, but now it is time for Chiapas. Here we go. The theme park gods are cruel and decided that we couldn't have Chiapas in the sun yesterday, but we're allowed it today in the rain. So. This is the ride that made me want to like be in the theme park. So I saw it back during lockdown, and I had no idea that anything had like this kind of like soundtrack or this kind of theming. And since then I've been like obsessed with it and just like desperate to go on it. And well, now's the time. And, oh, it's so worth it. It's gonna be amazing. The music, it's getting to me already. This was my Spotify Wrapped top album for like 3 years in a row. I historically don't really like log flumes. I don't like being wet, so but for Chiapas, I'm gonna make an exception because it's the love of my life. I loved every second of it, and I also hated every second of it. Literally, I got I'm wearing blue, but like, oh god, I'm saturated from my head to my toes. My trousers are soaking wet. I got water in my pants. Yeah, amazing, absolutely adore it. The music makes it, but I'm soaking wet. Here's Liv. Did you enjoy Chiapas?
I did. Wet.
Yeah. Oh, let's go dry off. Throughout this video, I've been trying to think of, do theme parks need to put the amount of detail into theming as Phantasialand do? Are the rides there good enough to stand by themselves without that kind of level of theming? You think of Taron, it's a world-class roller coaster. I think it's especially important that these places like Phantasialand, F.L.Y, Disney, Universal exist because they constantly pushing the boundaries of what we expect from theme parks. You see, if places like this didn't put that much detail in, we wouldn't know what to expect in the next place. The innovation that came from like developing F.L.Y by Vekoma is absolutely incredible, and it's something that I'd love to see more in different parks around the world. My point being, is theming important in a park? Yeah, 100%. And to me personally, I think the theming is more important than the roller coaster itself. You know, theming will just elevate it just to the next level, makes everything so much better. And it tells a story of why the roller coaster or the ride, the dark ride, is there to begin with. And I think that's really important. So now we're just going to do a couple of re-rides, catch up on stuff we did yesterday. Just going to go on Taron now. Look at this lamb. The rain's still coming down hard, but anyway. Look at my hair. literally so gross. I'm so wet. We just did Taron, and we decided it would be a good idea to have a pint just before getting on the ride. And well, midway through the ride, it broke down, and we were both desperate to go to the toilet. So,
Too much information.
TMI. But that was the most life and death version of Taron I think you could ever do. Be desperate and then go round, but it's all good, man. We made it. We just had some lunch from the sandwich place in Rookburgh. Yeah, it's amazing they make it all fresh for you. It's very, very delicious. I feel a bit tired, so we are going to take a break on this beautiful double carousel. And we're going on the upper levels. Phantasialand, just every time you find something more beautiful. So it's really lovely here. Is it. We finished the rides today with a ride on Taron and then straight away with a ride on F.L.Y. That is the end of our trip to Phantasialand. Now we're going to go get the shuttle, go home, fly back. As a review, Phantasialand, literally, I had high expectations and then it even beat those. I've like fell in love with the place. I can't wait to come back and do some rides we didn't get to do. Have you had a good time?
Very good. You've been sick.
Yeah, the last ride on F.L.Y was pretty intense. I'm not sure what one I prefer now, F.L.Y or Taron. The last ride we had on Taron today was spectacular, literally amazing. But then the rides we had yesterday on F.L.Y were better than that. So, I don't know, joint first, we'll see. So that is my Phantasialand video. / review with honourable mentions to rides like Colorado Adventure. We sat at the back having no idea what was about to happen to us and just got flown around like mental. It was one of the scariest rides I've ever done in my whole life. The feeling that we were just going to be like launched out into the abyss was quite frightening. So if you are going to Phantasialand in the future, be ready for one of the most amazing experiences you've ever had. Be ready to have every other theme park you ever go to completely ruined as far as theming standpoint. So as always, if you've enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. That would be awesome. And then stick around for the next one. I'll see you soon. Bye.